do your due diligence, your research, and you go watch 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, I don't care. Go watch a portion of each and every last video and you tell me who's actually telling the truth. Because there's some of us that believe that we're trying to avoid the drama, but we're making the drama. And then there's some of us that know that we don't want anything to do with it, and we're also showing that on our YouTube. So I want you guys to do that before you just continue watching this video and listening to us bash and brag and whatever you guys might perceive this video to be.
Imagine?
Anything you want to add?
To all of y'all out here making babies right now, currently. To the youngins out here making babies right now, currently. Can you imagine what this world is going to look like for them in 30 years? It starts with us. It starts with us. Structure starts with us. Everything else starts with us. Dealing with our trauma starts with us. Y'all think for now. It's too many people who's selfish. All y'all think for is now. This is bigger than now. When I get on here and talk, I don't talk for me. I talk for us. I talk for us as a whole nation, as a community. What this world look like 30 years from now? Have you even thought about
I don't
that?
want him
When
to be
you're dead
upset
and
at their
gone,
mother. I just want peace. It's bad enough.
If you don't deal with trauma, then the outcome will always be trauma. You just hop from one situation causing trauma into another situation to cover trauma, into another situation that the outcome is just the trauma itself.
Before 20, 15, 30 fucking years from now, and I'm still going through the same thing. I'm just
I don't argue, that's just not in me. But, you know, on the other hand, the other side, they don't operate or think the way I do. And when I have my kids and someone is pretty much trying to police and parent and like watch every single thing I'm doing and call, oh, who's there? Well, what's going on? It's just so unhealthy, so excessive, to the point where it just creates a lot of issues. Like, you can't pick and choose when it's okay to say, okay, the kids are good, and then if we're not, you know, in a good space, then it's a issue, you know? I've taken my kids to Jamaica. If I was such a bad parent, nobody's gonna let a man take the kids to Jamaica by myself. I didn't have no help, and I don't want a biscuit for it. I did it, you know? It just creates such a level of toxicity that it's better to just be like, you know what? I'm gonna deal with this through the courts, and when this thing gets sorted out how it's supposed to be sorted out, then, okay, we'll figure it out. So for the past, you know, few months, that's what I've been dealing with when it came to, you know, looking for lawyers and just trying to figure out this whole thing, because my original standing order for this child support and the visitation and all, I should have just noticed certain things when it came to parenting. You know, when you're with someone for 3 years and they have a child, and you probably saw the child 3 to 4 times because the child was put off to go live with somebody else. And, you know, you kind of look past it when you don't have kids or you're not thinking about that. I never even was like, yo,
Put the kids first, and remember, all of this stuff that's been put out, they're gonna be able to see it. You gotta fix this now and just focus on putting the kids first, making their life better. Pour all of that same stuff that I poured into you and the kids, into the kids. You seen how I moved. You know how I move. It's never to hurt anybody. And I wish you nothing but the best, you and the kids. But we just gotta do what's right. We have a daughter together. Understand that. That's my DNA in her. That's the best advice. I wish you nothing but the best. Brianna.
Oh my God.
It's just not even realistic to deal with. I saw somebody say one time and I totally felt it. And if you're a father, I know you could relate to this. And it's like, they're like, yo, when you're dealing with a woman who makes you being a parent, they just make it so hard. It is so draining dealing with someone who's trying to draw you out, someone who wants a reaction from you, someone who talks about you nonstop because they want a reaction. I'm not one of those people. I don't care about people liking me and caring and proving my point. Like, hey guys, look, no, this isn't true. This is what's really happening. People who know me, my mouth has been quiet for years. I don't say nothing. It's just so draining. Like everything about it. Like her own family is going after her for child support because she doesn't do anything to help her son. So then to try to make it seem like I'm some deadbeat and I'm not trying to be there for my kids, I would love to be there for my kids, but it would be nice for you to get out the way. Let me be a father. Let me take my kids and go wherever I want with them. My kids are never in danger. They don't ever have to worry about nothing. This is not about money. This is not about child support. My kids love me.
Mommy missed me. She was missing you. She was looking for you.
I just want to say, like, you know, doing shit like this don't benefit me. This don't help me. Like, I don't like this kind of attention. That's why I usually never say anything. But this thing has been going on for so long that it's like, how much longer am I gonna let Ish slide? You know, it's so much. It's just so much things to list and name. Like, I would have to sit there with a pen and pad and write down every single incident and all that. But
Erica
I don't.
was exposed to the world on how she acts in front of her babies. She's an aggressor. I'm gonna let y'all watch this video, and then I'm definitely gonna get into my commentary.
You're dead to me. Yeah, you are too. You did dead. You're gonna leave me more than I need you. No. You're gonna leave me before I need you. Remember that. Go ahead, you too, bitch. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because your other two kids are gonna be miserable just like you. Oh, fuck all of y'all. Go ahead. Jerk off. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. All of y'all. Go ahead. All because of you.
Replace.
That's a volcano. Is this so cool?
Yeah,
Am I awesome?
yeah.
Wow, so you actually like, CJ's eating it. Yes, those are real dinosaurs, yeah. Oh my gosh, look at these. These are edible. Is this so cool? You can dip them in the pool. They can go swimming. Whee! Oh, whoa. That's awesome, huh? This type of world we live in, well, you can't second guess anything.
Play the videos one behind the other, and y'all tell me which one seems a little bit more convincing.
I know this was going on. I would have never been able to see my kids ever again.
And all I have is memories of me
I'm gonna show you how easy.
People, like that's it. I only have memories of what actually happened. The same memories y'all have, the camera footage is what I have. That's all that ever freaking happened, bro. Did I cheat on royalty? Yeah, a lot. I'm glad I did too.
CJ sitting down, but his don't seem scripted. Royalty seemed like she planned that, got the curtains together, got the flowers. She had a little paper that she was reading off of. Fake. Fake. Yeah, very much fake.
I'm glad I did too. I'm glad I did, bro. I'm so glad. More specifically, since you want to expose T, why don't you expose the real T? Why don't you tell them how you went to go get your tubes untied and you took your mom with you to Cali and you left your kids at home along with me, but cameras was all in the house. You had access to them.
Like, I want to be single. Just live your best life, single man.
Well, I'll be back.
Just let me know when you want to be officially divorced. I'm ready when you are.
Listen, we have time.
No, there is no time. I'm 34, I'm young, you're 40,
you're focused on the wrong thing.
You're old, I'm not. I'm going to live my life.
I've also seen a lot of mental illness take a part in this situation. People say narcissistic and this, that, and the third. No, you got a lot of people that don't know who they are running in this world trying to figure out where they fit. And by the time they figure out where they fit, they done messed up a whole lot of people's lives on the road to figuring that shit out. I'm one person that's dealt with a lot of loss in my life. I've lost my mother, I've lost my father, I've had miscarriages, I've lost friendships. I mean, we all lose things that we grieve over, and sometimes we don't let go. Even down to the factors of bad relationships at the time. The only thing that might have made it bad is that it ended. You did not expect it to end because you were used to things going a certain type of way. And once they went a way that you were not used to, that's when things ultimately went bad. Now, as an adult, if you create a mess, most times the right thing to do is to clean it up, not to create a bigger cut. And what we've seen here through the months is a bigger cut and a bigger cut and a bigger cut.
I'm just trying to figure out like how to even deal with moving forward with him with social media. All this shit is new to me anyways, but going back and forth, I don't want to keep going back and forth and bashing each other. And out of all the people, you're the one that we have talked to before, so I just felt like I could reach out to you and just get advice on what to do moving forward.
What is it that both of y'all want?
I don't know, because he confusing me.
You said what now?
1 minute, I said, I don't know because he's confusing me. 1 minute he say, we working on it, then the next minute he say, we're not working on it, so.
Okay, what do you personally want?
I just want my marriage to get back right if we both get help. I just feel like I'm not the only one that's accountable for everything. He is too. I feel like we both went far and I feel like we both were wrong. But he only see it one-sided. He only see only me wrong. He don't see him.
Charlene, Royalty, I'm coming to you from one ski mask to another. Girl, what's going on? Charlene!
For the 100 millionth time, nobody is worried about you. Nobody cares what you're doing. We don't care, CJ. And all that other stuff that you said, I'm just gonna let it sit there and let you think and whatever. I'm just gonna let it sit there. Because you're delusional. You're very delusional.
Her and recognizes her for being CJ's face. So now she walks around in this fuzzy outfit every day and it's super musty. I only know because I have to pick up and drop off my kids. Everything is just dirty. It's like, I don't want to be affiliated with that. When I pick up my kids from you and they have these dirty blankets that you never wash, it is showing me exactly why they're breaking out and they're having these skin reactions because you're not cleaning them and your house is not clean and nothing that you're participating in. Do go, I have to wear my ski mask.
I find it real sad. The conversation that I had with you, you did tell me it was overwhelming. This is too much for you. The kids are a lot. You said you wanted to travel. You said you wanted to live your life. Those are the things that you told me, CJ. And you told me, as long as I promised when you called that I will let you see the kids. You even told me to drop my lawyer, CJ. You told me to call my lawyer to drop everything because you don't want to do this anymore. You don't want the courts in our business. You told me not to bring it to the internet, but here you go, bringing it to the internet.
TMZ, what more do you need from me? I don't know what you want me to do, but I'm trying to let you know that you and your man are in the same category. You guys are over there and I'm over there. I don't look at you, think about you, want to see you, talk to you, think of you, none of that. Okay, it don't got nothing to do with the fact that you're ugly, dirty, musty, stinky, your breath smell like cigarettes. It has everything to do with your energy. When I see you, it's like a dark cloud. I got your face covered for a reason because when I think of you, I want to scream. That was not a joke. I know people took it as that, but I was dead serious. For 9 years of my life, I can't believe that the good God Almighty allowed me to thrive in the chaotic zone that I was in. A lot of you guys are looking at my personal life saying,
well, didn't you cheat before? Don't you use money against them? Didn't you take all the money in your bank account, huh?
Okay, listen.
Is you
all
mad
of
that I
what you
still
guys
haven't came back and it's been almost a year? Is you really mad that me and my kids really don't need you? You sat up here and you lied again. What have you done for me, CJ? You still don't do anything for me financially till this day. So what are you even talking about, CJ?
They started off so beautiful to end up so ugly. Like, this situation was like really like together. They really had people feeling like, wow, they're so cool. And now
take us down with you. We're going to continue to go up and post nothing but positive video. If you guys are watching for the first time, I would like for you to do your due diligence and go back a little bit and do some research and say, I'm going to base this conversation that I just saw CJ and Lexi have.
What's your...
And I want y'all to stop.
You don't want her to stop.
So this shit happened last year, and all y'all still talking about some shit that supposedly happened last year.
No, Kevin,
y'all old and lame as fuck, yo. Y'all need to grow up. Y'all a bunch of childish kids on here terrorizing my fucking brother.
No,
I've watched every one of y'all terrorize my brother. Y'all act like I ain't supposed to say something, but y'all saying something. Brianna ain't y'all sister, but that is my brother. That's my real life born brother.
Saying something, Kevin, because
that's my real life born brother, and all y'all talking about is we ain't close. You don't know a damn thing. You know nothing. You know nothing.
You can't make the resolution two as two normal people. The person that actually has the overall decision in your situation, like the judge. And when the judge divide things like assets and property, they also divide things like time with children, because that's necessary in the situation before anything that's monetary. You got to remember that. So regardless to whether a person like it or not, before the judge make a decision, yeah, they felt like they had the upper hand because they was the person in control. It's not like Amora is grown and she could say, listen, I'm going to my daddy's house. No. So she had to stay where she was at, around what she was around, until the judge made a decision. And the judge made a decision that this man, regardless to whether him and his wife is getting along or not, he is still entitled to the right of his child. Okay? I don't care if they didn't get...
Waiting for the police to come. Narcissist. Good morning. did. Yes, the fuck you did. Yes, the fuck you did. Come on, Dad. Come on, Dad. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, Dad. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Okay, a narcissist, that's what's wrong.
I'm like, they don't know me. There are people who really do know me that say, hey, I have so much people who call me and they say this, and they're just so confused. Just because I'm really at peace with myself. When you're at peace with yourself, you do not have to fight every battle. Fighting every battle is very draining. Sometimes you just have to let shit take its pace. I'm in a court battle. I don't want to be in a court battle. I don't want to pay for lawyers. Paying for lawyers, paying them thousands of dollars when I could be using that money towards something for my kids, for something that matters. That's what I rather. I don't want to pay for lawyers. Like, it's so unfair. It is so unjust, because at the end of the day, somebody, he called me and he said to me, he said, Safari, let me tell you something about all of this legal and all of this lawyer jargon. Nobody wins but the lawyers. I had a lawyer when I was in Atlanta. She was horrible. All she wanted was to take pictures and show that I was there. It's like she was more caught up in the social media aspect and leaking information that things were being filed, as opposed to, hey, let's handle what needs to be handled. There were certain things that I asked for and wanted that didn't get handled. And it's like, this lawyer, she got her money and they live their life while I have to still live my life. So I don't want to deal with no lawyers. It's really, really unfair. And I don't want, when my kids get older, that they look back and they see all of this and be
just
upset.
for the factors that I don't believe it. It's not giving. It's not giving.
Just come at him wrong, but why you won't come at his neck and expose him?
It's just so crazy to me how people just love pasa pasa. They love the gossip, you know what I'm saying? And people who don't know me, they'll be like, oh, Safari, you messy. But anyone who really does know me, they know, like, I don't like that kind of attention. Me expressing myself is there's no clout involved. I'm not getting clout. I'm not trying to set up a clickbait. You know, there's a situation at hand and I spoke about it. And really and truly, I don't like speaking about it. There are a lot of people, and there's a lot of times I've been in a situation and things happen and people say, yo, why don't you ever say anything? Because I'm not that kind of a person. I don't thrive off of drama. Contrary to belief, I feel like I'm happy, you know? I go through what I go through, you know, but I live in America, and as a black man, we gotta just take it on the chin. Because there are, you know, I'm not saying everybody doesn't care, but there are some people who do care. And, you know, I know who's genuine. I know when it's coming from a genuine place. And You know, me doing that video, that wasn't to bash anybody, because I'm just not like that. I don't like that. It's just, hey, look, it's A, B is black and white, and that's that. Like I'm a real man. I don't want to like. I don't want to put my business on Front Street. What you've seen on Love and Hip Hop for the past few years is very, it's enhanced, you know, and it's entertainment, it's a show. And I'm talking about from 10 years ago to 5 years ago. It may look like, hey, this is what you're seeing, but at the end of the day, I'm on a camera and it's a job. But this right here, you know, like I said before, I'm not filming. This is real life. And I don't want to go tit for tat. I don't want to try to embarrass anybody. I want to just be at a place where when it's time for me to see my kids or us come up with some sort of a schedule, that this schedule is set in place. Nobody wants to create life and bring it into this world. And it's bad enough this world already is screwed up enough as it is. Nobody wants to create life, bring it into this messed up world, and then just have more things going on that shouldn't be going on, that could be avoided, you know? I want to be able to do everything that I don't remember my father doing for me when it comes to being a parent. It's a lot. And not even man or woman, this is about being in a position where you have a lot of eyes on you. And when you have to live your life in front of, you know, millions of people, and some people think they know you and they want to think that they could assess your situation more than you, it does suck. A lot of people who are around me daily, they're like, yo, you are so strong. I don't know how you deal with it. And today's one of those days where I haven't been on my phone. And just to protect my mental health, it's best for me to be that way. There's times where I've took 6 months off of social media and had somebody else running my page just because I don't need to see everything going on. I don't want to know everything going on. If it's not my business, why do I need to know? And especially like being black and in the black culture, I just feel like a lot of us are just so caught up in gossip and drama. And me personally, I don't live my life like that. I don't like drama. I don't like seeing fighting.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T, and you know you're gonna get these sips from me, honey. At the end of the day, I just put this display together for y'all to get to see what our men have been dealing with on the regular basis, baby, while these women get to come out here and play victim. And the worst part of all in each situation is that there's kids in the middle of them. At the end of the day, you should not be judged for coming out and telling your story, whether you are male or female. It doesn't matter. If you are a human being, being violated is never a good thing. So I basically put this display together to show and to say that at the end of the day, a man can be mistreated and violated also, baby. Women get to come out here and play victim, and they get these, how can I say, bash groups to come out here and do these men all type of dirty. Call them deadbeats, put all type of allegations up underneath their names, baby. But for me, I just needed to show you guys what it is that we have seen and what's been showing. So now that you have this display, hopefully you appreciate my opinion that I gave and continue to watch, because I'm going to continue to show. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep your girl alive. This is your girl Tay. You know how this go. I am out, baby. La 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 lattes were a la 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 lattes were a